Okay guys, I'll continue tuning the Nakamichi 700 ZXL. I just checked it up the bias frequency. It shows proper 105 kHz. I set up tape speed as was item number 1 and port is right here. So I set 3 kHz on 3 kHz tape. And now I connecting to the playback amplifier. So there are two ports which are connected to the pin 1 and pin 7 of the pump, and our goal is to make as close to zeros as possible. So when I turn it on, it was 0.4. Now it's heated up. It's been like 2 minutes. I'm observing, but it's almost not changing anymore. So that's where I will be setting up. And here is the port for one channel, and for other channel ports is on the side here. So we will need to push up the back plate. Okay, so it should be as close to zero as possible, preferably less than 0.1, but instruction says that it should be just below 0.1. So you see it's heating up. It's getting to the good state, and it's been like 3 minutes. All right, so that's one channel. Then I will check the second channel. Is the second resistor below this microchip. So I connected to one, and you see the blue one, there is one other one. So that's the step. It's right here. I believe step number 2, playback amplifier offset adjustment. Right? And then we will go to step number 3, CPU clock frequency adjustment. And the problem with not rising was like that left guide was off a bit, so it was not sealed, and it just go away from this position. So I adjust it, I will check everything, and then I will seal it, so it will be sitting in place. All right, so let me continue tuning, see you in a moment. So I set the first channel, but the second channel, you see it shows more than 1 volt. So that's where I would need to gently adjust it using the port on the side. It's right here. You should be touching it really carefully because it's too sensitive. That's due to design. Alright. You see, I just a little bit touch it, I'm already overshoot to the minus, now plus. My goal is to get below 0.1. Oh, yeah. Plus or minus, sorry, close the ground. Plus or minus doesn't matter. So minus 0.03, and it's perfect. And I was adjusting the ports right here on the side. You may see it below this capacitor. All right, let me prepare for the next step and see it on. All right, and here I'm moving on. Here is the CPU frequency. It's 425 kHz, which is a little bit higher, and I'm measuring on CN54 pin 3. So we would need to use port here on this board to adjust CPU frequency and make it 420 kHz, as stays here in the service manual, right in the middle of the screen. Technically it's fine, it shows plus minus 5 kHz, but let me play around with it to see if I can do better. See you soon. Okay guys, and I continue measuring, and I just did adjust to 420 as in the service manual, and the port is right here, the left one, this one, and it has been signed on the board like 420 kHz. All right, moving on, preparing to the next step. All right guys, the next step is a little bit tricky. So technically, according to service manual, it requires some extension card which has additional controls to control the oscillator. And I can just measure is the first step. I can control 400 gears from here using this switch. 400 gears, and I'm getting signal. So here is the test points, MA4 and MA5, and I'm getting 86 millivolts for both channels on VTVM, second channel. So it's even, it's good. However, and I would be able probably adjust it to 90 millivolts, but I'm quite not sure how to turn on without this extension board, how to turn on 7 kilohertz and 15 kilohertz. I need to investigate a little bit. See you soon. And here guys, the installation board, I pulled it out. So I found two ports, 7 kilohertz and 15 kilohertz. And I'm still struggling to find the port. Here's the port for 400 hertz, this one. Alright. Now I need to understand how to switch between these three different modes to adjust levels. Alright, moving on. Okay everyone, I get to position when it's records. I tune it type 1 tape with like default settings, and it records pretty well and nice. So here is the source, tape. So there is no difference, plays really nice again, source, tape. Alright, but calibration doesn't work, and this memory buttons doesn't work. And I need to investigate more if it's needed batteries or is a RAM chip bad or whatever is happening. Alright, so let me learn more about this deck. Its records and plays really nice. I like the sound. However, I cannot justify the difference in the price by difference in the sound from 680 ZX. So it might be a little bit different, but not for a couple times different, or like not 5% different. All right. It depends on how you work on the decks. So let me work on it, continue, see my next parts. Okay guys, I just installed two batteries into compartment. I clean it, deoxidize it, make sure that there is 3 volts coming. So I also may measure it right here on this connector. But as you may see, as soon as I turn it on, all lights come on. Not all, but most of them. So 120 tape type. All right. Now let me see what will happen with calibration. So it currently shows that every is on memory, but reset doesn't work. Let me see what we can calibrate now. All right. Let's see, it's turned off all these lights here, all lights here. Bias, level, bias. No, not calibrated, but lights don't flash anymore, so they're steady, and that's a good sign. All right, continue digging in, step by step, piece by piece, to old equipment. All parts, really. See you. And while I'm tuning this deck, I come up across pretty interesting discovery. So I'm recording on TDK SA tape, and it's currently 400 gears. And let me make sure that you would see both oscilloscope and the VTVM, so needles here. That's minus 20 decibel level. So 400 gears, 1 kilohertz, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fun, right? Now, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Wow. That's how we're recording. Okay? 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. So clean, so well. Guys, I'm jealous. This deck is nice. So here, it's how many? 29 kHz. Still no jumps. Everything is clear. And it's just decreased level. Oh. 20 kHz. Let's see the levels we can record on it. So let me do high level. High. 20 kHz we were able to record to -15. And that's it. Now I'm changing levels and you may see it goes up and then down. Alright. That's good. I just tuned the say tape. Now I'll be tuning metal tape, but automatic calibration still doesn't work. And this will be a long story, I believe. So TDKMA. Switching to the text. Alright, recording. We need to find azimuth. I believe it can calibrate azimuth, so I can do it. Done. Let's see, azimuth. It's still a little bit off. No, yeah, not a big deal. Now let me see levels. Let me go to 400 Hz. And let me see levels. Setting up source to -20. And a little bit scratch pause. -20 and tape. And tape is low. Let me adjust levels. Okay, as high as that. See. Okay. Now let me see bias. Bias is good. I don't need to adjust it. So 400 Hz and 10 kHz, 400 Hz and 15 kHz. So we're good. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, same good result. Up to 25 kHz. Azimuth a little bit off, but it's still in range. Why? That's what we have. Really nice deck. Let me see if I can fix these calibration issues. Okay, see you.